Guys, this is going to be the most uneventful vaccine experience video ever.
This is so boring!
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about my fully vaxxed experience. Probably all the other videos you're watching on YouTube, people are talking about all their crazy symptoms, how they were in bed all day, how they had headaches, were nauseous, and they felt so drained of energy. This isn't gonna be one of those videos. Unfortunately, fortunately, I'm not sure. The first vaccine I got was the Pfizer vaccine, and the second vaccine I got was the Moderna vaccine. This is absolutely 100% okay. In fact, it's actually showing to have a better immunity than getting two of the same. So if your second shot ends up being something different than your first, don't freak out. Everything's okay. It's 100% safe. You're good to go. So I have a nice Pfizer Moderna cocktail coursing through my veins. Actually, no, it's not there anymore, but the antibodies are there. And that is what is important. So the first one, Pfizer. All right, today's the day, guys. Today I get my COVID vaccine. So I made the mistake of doing a really intense shuffle session last night. Don't ask me why, so I probably shocked my body and stressed it out a little, which may make my symptoms worse, but I'm just going to stay super hydrated with my trusty water bottle. I'm going to drink this until my pee is pale yellow, almost clear, but not quite clear. And then, yeah, I'm off to get my shot at 9:45 a.m. So I will keep you updated. Alrighty, got my mask, got my surgical mask just in case they ask me to change into this. And I'm off to see the wizard of science, the miracle of science that is the COVID vaccine. I'm super excited, and I'm just about to head to the vaccination site now. I've been drinking so much water, I hope that I don't have to pee like horribly badly at the clinic. That would be unfortunate because I don't think they're letting people go to the bathroom, you know? Let's go! Whee! I already have a little bit of a headache. And I usually get an iced coffee every day, and I don't know if it's better to not get an iced coffee to help with symptoms, or if I should continue to get an iced coffee because maybe not getting one will make my headache worse. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Is conflicted. Maybe I'll ask the technician. Here we are. Super early, so I'm just gonna sit in my car and chill out. So the first one, Pfizer, I had a doctor administer the shot both times, and the first one, it was a woman, and she put it in very gently. I didn't feel it at all. It's a beautiful day to be vaccinated. Hell yes. It's like a badge of honor, I swear. I'm so happy. Definitely don't need to bring a disposable mask. They didn't want me to use that one. They wanted me to take one from the box that they had, so just be prepared to take off your mask and put on a surgical mask that is provided for you. Yeah, so I asked the girl about my coffee because I usually get a coffee every day, but I wasn't sure if the caffeine would make the symptoms worse or if the lack of caffeine would make the symptoms worse, and she said you don't need to change your routine, so if you get a coffee every day, just get a coffee. So I'm gonna go get a coffee. So I'm gonna put this mask back on. This one back on, and I'm gonna go get a coffee. Let's go, bitches. Seatbelt, safety first, always. Oh, and I asked if I could film me getting the shot because I just love medical stuff like that, but no selfies allowed inside the clinic. So I don't know if that's just me, but just be warned. All right, let's go get my coffee.
Thank you for choosing Service Shack. What can we get started for you today?
Hi, can I get a grande vanilla sweet cream cold brew with light sweet cream and only one vanilla?
And one cup of vanilla. Absolutely.
That's it.
Everything? All right, your total's going to be 503. We'll see you now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi. Thank you. Hmm? Sure. No.
You won the Nobel Prize.
Ah, very clever.
Haha, laugh, funny.
You guys are so cute. Bye. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, I'm gonna go home, drink my coffee, stretch my arm, watch Good Mythical Morning, and then my stepbrother has his first shot appointment at 12:50. So I'm gonna drive back to the clinic for that. And then the whole freaking house will be half vaccinated, which still does not mean that I'm gonna go and hang out with people and go do stuff. I'm still gonna wait for my second vaccination. I'm gonna wait till 2 weeks after my second vaccination before I do anything. And the two things that I'm going to do is visit my mom, because I have not seen her in over a year. Do you understand? I miss Kobe, my mom's dog, so much. Of course I miss my mom, but like animals, you know? They just bring you so much joy. And then as soon as my other 3 besties are fully vaccinated, we're gonna do a little camping trip. Just the 4 of us. But oh my God, just like to be outside together in a tent, kayaking, hiking, going to the beach. Oh my God, I'm so excited. You have no idea, but that probably won't happen, I'm thinking, till August. So I'm still gonna be in the house, still social distancing, still wearing a mask, still only going out for groceries once a week until I am fully vaccinated. We're halfway there. Hey guys, so it is 12:45, 12:50-ish, about 3 hours after my shot. So far, my arm is starting to get sore, which I was fully expecting. I have a pretty prominent headache, but I get headaches every once in a while anyways, so I don't know if that's because of the vaccine or not, but I'm feeling pretty good. Just relaxing, just chilling, and I will update you again in a couple hours. Okay. So, I decided to do an update, although there isn't much to update. It is now 4:04 p.m. and my arm is still sore. I feel like it's going to be sore for a couple days, but other than that, my headache's gone. So I think it was just a regular headache, nothing to do with the vaccine, and I feel generally fine. I mean, it hasn't been 12 hours yet, so it could still be coming, but I just thought I'd provide an update. Okay, peace. Love you. Hey guys, it is 9:18, almost 12 hours after my first shot. Arm hurts like a bitch, but other than that, I mean, I'm getting a slight headache again, but I think that might be because I decided I'm like Superwoman and did a shuffle session. So now I'm probably a little dehydrated, but I'm just gonna drink some more water. But you know what? I'm still not gonna say I'm out of the woods. We'll see. We'll see. But honestly, I feel energized by the vaccine, and I think it's just this feeling of relief. I don't know, but yeah. Time for my snackies and the H3 podcast. So, bye-bye. Yes, the next morning, my arm is less sore than it was last night. I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom and see what's up, but good morning, people. Got up, went and got my coffee. Starbucks was out of cold brew, so I was like, let me try and go back to my Americano Blanco iced, and it is not the same. We do not stand the Americano Blanco anymore. It's too sweet. Anyways, update. My arm is a lot less sore than it was yesterday, and I'm not experiencing really any symptoms. I don't have a headache. I don't think I have a fever. I don't feel achy any more than usual, if you know what I mean. No nausea. So I don't know what to say. This is a pretty uneventful vaccination experience video, but yeah, maybe it has something to do with the fact that I super hydrated like the 2 days leading up to my vaccination day, and I was super hydrated the day of my vaccination. Maybe that's it. Water's the cure for all, but I don't know. Okay, so after the first shot, after the Pfizer one, I was ready. I was prepared for anything. I was hearing all these stories about everyone with crazy symptoms. And I was like, you know what? I'm prepared for anything. And I ended up only with a kind of sore arm. I couldn't sleep on that side that night because it was sore, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm used to working out and having like my hamstrings so sore that I can't even get out of my car. So it's not that bad to have a sore arm for a day. Other than that, I had so much energy. I don't know if it was just because I was in such a good mood because I finally got the vaccine, but yeah, I was full of energy, jumping off the walls. I had like a big shuffle session, and I had 0 headaches, 0 fatigue, 0 anything. I felt great.
Preach now. Right? Fabulous. Going with the wind, fabulous. Okay? Thank you.
So, and that was like for the full course of the first shot doing its job. I didn't have any symptoms except for the sore arm. All right, off we go to get my second vaccine. Woo! We're here. All right, time to go. The second one, which was Moderna, the doctor was a man this time, and he started really far away and said, okay, 3, 2, 1, and he stabbed me in the arm.
Whoa!
So I'm thinking that Moderna requires a different administration, a more aggressive administration than the Pfizer one, but other than that, it's a shot. It's not that big of a deal. And I am the biggest crybaby when it comes to getting my blood taken, so. It has been 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3, 2:30, 5 hours since my second shot. So far, I just have a really sore arm. Sorry for the background noise. I'm watching Real Housewives of Orange County. But yeah, so I just have a sore arm like last time, but I have been pretty busy all morning. I just sat down like 20 minutes ago, so we'll see how I feel after sitting for a while, but so far so good. All right, guys, it's the next day. It's been almost 24 hours. Honestly, I feel fine. I really do. My arm is really sore. I'd say it's more sore than the first time around, but other than that, I just feel normal. And I swear to you, I swear, water is the cure for most things. Because my theory is that the vaccines, when they're doing their immunity processes and all that stuff in the body, they're using all your water, which would make you dehydrated, and it would give you the symptoms such as headache and being super tired and all that jazz. So if you keep replenishing your body with water, it has a constant supply, so it's not going to be dehydrating you. So that's my theory. I had about 140 ounces of water yesterday. It's like 2 of these and a bit. So I don't know. My arm is really sore still. So that's something that can't be avoided. And I was massaging it throughout the day and trying to move it around, but my delt, as you can see, is really swollen. Bloop, bloop. Yeah, but whatever. That'll go away. Anyways, off to get my coffee. And yeah, that was my vaccine experience. I am now fully vaxxed. In about 2 weeks, I will be as protected as I can be. And in about a month, I'm going on my first get-together, going camping with my friends. Anyways, that's it. I hope maybe you can relate. Maybe there's a few people out there who didn't have crazy symptoms. I feel like this video is pretty uneventful, but yeah. All right, bye. So cut to my second shot. My arm was way more sore. It was very swollen. I could not sleep on that side, and it was sore for a longer period of time, but like whatever, I can deal with a sore arm. Other than that, no headache, no fatigue, just went about my day the next day as usual. It was fine. So I don't know why I'm the luckiest person in the world, but yeah, it was a pretty great experience for me.
Congrats, hon.
I will say that I was fully hydrated the day before and the day after getting my shot, both times. But I generally try to stay hydrated most of the time because I feel like water is the cure for everything. I just feel like I was giving my body the resources it needed to build the antibodies without taking away from like my energy levels or anything like that. So if I could recommend something, it would be to be super, super, super hydrated. I also didn't change anything about my routine. I worked out both days that I got the shot. I had my coffee. So do with that information what you will. I also should say, even though I am the biggest baby when it comes to getting my blood taken or anything to do with like tourniquets, like being tied really tightly around me, I hate that. I hate getting my blood taken. I generally have a pretty high sickness tolerance, I guess you could say. Like if I have a cold or if I'm tired or if I have a headache, it doesn't ever really stop me from doing anything. So maybe I just didn't notice the symptoms. I don't know, but I know what a headache feels like, and I did not have a headache both times that I had the shot. So now that I've had both of my shots, my second shot was on the 13th. So technically, you're supposed to wait 2 weeks before you go crazy, which don't go crazy in general at all. But I'm actually going to be waiting more than 2 weeks, just over a month before I go see my friends for the first time, August 15th. So I generally would say definitely wait a full 2 weeks after getting your second shot in order to feel comfortable with having the full protection. But I would wait even more than that, maybe like up to a month before you decide to have any sort of unmasked get-togethers with other vaccinated, fully vaccinated people. If you're going to be hanging out with people who are partially vaccinated or not vaccinated, you should still follow the social distance rules, wearing a mask, all that jazz. Just because you are vaccinated, it does not mean you're a magical unicorn now and you can just fly out into the world like indestructible and never catch the virus. That's not how it works. But with other fully vaccinated people, yes, 2 weeks to a month after, I think is a good amount to wait after your second shot. I am still personally going to be wearing a mask in public places for a few reasons. People might not be able to get the vaccine. And I also want to make people feel comfortable because I have no way of like proving to them that I have my vaccine. So just wearing a mask makes people feel comfortable in public spaces. And yeah, you should still social distance in public places where you don't know the vaccination status of the people around you. Getting your vaccine is not just about you. It's about taking care of your community and also taking care of the chain reaction towards countries that are dealing with massive, massive waves of COVID, massive shortages of supplies. Like, for example, India is going through a huge, huge wave. Africa specifically is having a severe shortage of vaccines. Less than 3% of Africa has had their first shot. They have a shortage of healthcare workers, a shortage of supplies, equipment, and infrastructure. Because the pandemic is going on for so long and so severe there's severe joblessness and unemployment happening. 40% of the country is going back into extreme poverty. So these are things you have to consider, like, oh, I don't need to get the vaccine because I don't think I'm going to get sick. Well, first, you're going to be protecting those like immediately around you and in your community, in your country, and you're also going to be helping to stop the spread globally. I know it doesn't seem that way, but it is that way. And you'll be helping to take pressure off of other countries that are dealing with major issues due to this pandemic. So yeah, so get the vaccine. It's helping you, it's helping your loved ones, it's helping your immediate community, it's helping your country, and it is helping the world. And doing so is a very compassionate, very selfless act. The amount of privilege and entitlement that we have in our cushy little country where we can decide, oh, I don't want this vaccine, I'm gonna wait for this vaccine. Oh, I don't want to mix them, I'm gonna wait till I can get two of the same, which is ridiculous. Oh, I want to wait and see what the results are like. So basically you're saying you want to wait and see while people in other countries are literally dying, suffering, living in poverty, so you can wait and see for some conspiracy theory to like manifest itself. I think is very privileged. I think it's very entitled. And I urge you to think about the world. I urge you to have compassion for those not directly involved with you, but beyond the borders of your town, of your house, of your city. Think about people living in poverty who can't get the vaccine, are more affected by the severe waves. They can't escape it, and it's just worsening and worsening while you sit there waiting to see something that's not going to happen because scientifically it's been explained if you look in the right places. And I'll put some sources in the description below for you to get some of your questions answered. But yeah, so get your vaccine, wear a mask in public places, be smart, be compassionate, and yeah, that's all I have to say. So my vaccine experience was pretty damn awesome, and I hope yours is too. Okay, I'll see you next time. When I see you,